All right, everybody. We're about to go live here on our brand new equipment. Extremely excited. We're going to ring those bells a couple times because that's indicating that we will be available in just a few short minutes. For those of you that are just joining us, this will be the very first time that we actually have an opportunity to use this brand new equipment. We're going to cue some music up a little bit. And we'll probably get a little, maybe not too much feedback, but just enough. Let's see if it works. Okay. I'm going to lower that down a little bit. Okay. Leave it at 67. Alright, we're trying a new equipment out, everybody, but listen, I just wanted to jump on real quick and just remind you that today is Monday. It's March 18, 2019. My name is Angel. I'm the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. And we want to welcome the new viewers that are joining us now for the first time. We've had a lot of new subscribers over the weekend, and we're extremely excited to bring you a part of this family. And we look forward to being with you every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. and we're live. With that being said, let's kick off another rendition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. And we know everybody's just about to get started and join us here on this platform. So we're giving everybody a few minutes to join us. Don't forget, you can chat with us live. So if you have the Spreaker app, on the bottom, there'll be a little icon there to chat. You can send anything you want on that chat while I'm on the air, and I'll be more than happy to do that. With that being said, let's get started. Today is going to be a different type of episode. Oh, it's always a different type of episode. I got to thinking on the way to work yesterday, and I said to myself, we tend to worry a lot. We worry a lot as a society. And I started thinking, and I said, worrying doesn't change anything. But trusting in God changes everything. And then I looked up a quote, and I found it, and I thought it would be great to start off the show. And that's why this episode is going to be very, very helpful, I think, because it definitely helped me. Ariel's in the background ready to be fed, so I'll kick that off while I get the intro started. DaveWillis.org says this: when I'm worried, it's usually because I'm trying to do everything myself. When I'm at peace, it's usually because I remember that God is in control. Awesome quote. So don't worry about anything, people. Don't worry about other people's opinions of you. God never told you to impress people, only to love them. Today's episode is called Why Worry? When I was a child, my mom always told me, Angel, when you were born, all the angels came from heaven. Do you know why? Because you're special. On June 16, 2018, I launched my show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. I always wanted to change the world, share my personal testimony, share real-life stories and motivational topics to set out to go out and change the world. Join me each and every week, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m., because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel, and today is March 18th, 2019. It's a Monday. Folks, one of the things that I wanted to bring up was how often we worry. We have things in the back of our minds, sometimes in front of our minds, if that even makes sense. For example, you ever wake up and even though you're having a good morning or you're getting ready to go to work, and there's always these little things that constantly play over and over in the back of your mind. And it's things that could be about bills, credit card bills, things that you have to get done that maybe you procrastinated on. It's just always about kind of like worrying. Worrying if I did this. Worrying if I haven't had a chance to complete this. Have I made the appointment to get my taxes done? Worrying about how much I'm going to get back on my taxes so that I can try to get ahead of my bills. Worrying. That's just something that always comes to mind. of people of faith, we always put our trust in God. We put our trust in Him that He sees everything through. But you can't help but worry at some times. Not that God won't come through, just worrying about your daily things, monthly things. I myself, I'm always thinking about what my next episode's going to be. Even though I believe that no matter what happens, since I began this show, I know that I always can pull a topic out. When I pray about it, when I walk Cody and my dog, and all of a sudden I just get a topic. So I always know that one way or another I will get a topic. But I am always worried that maybe there'll be a day when I don't have one. So I just got to thinking, we worry. We all do. We always are concerned about our safety, our health. We're worried about our children when they get sick. This past Sunday, Ariel was not feeling well, and we had to call the pediatrician, and luckily they didn't have to see her, but you worry. It's a phone call you don't want to make. As you go to work, you're worried of what kind of day you're going to have, what kind of interaction you're going to have with different colleagues, different people, management. This past weekend, I was talking to my colleague, and we were reminiscing about the past, present, and future. And we can't stop thinking about why certain people, why certain individuals in the workplace always feel as if they need to gossip, need to get one over, so to speak, on you, or always trying to steal your joy. And there's that topic again. There's that line that I've been saying for many episodes, stealing your joy. It's just a very, very cruel thing. But I've always believed that when someone tries to steal your joy, you have to do everything in your power to not allow that to happen. Yes, they're going to sneak up and try to steal. Yes, they're going to say certain things that they know will get you angry or hurt your feelings. But at the end of the day, if you allow them to see that, if you allow them to, let's say, succeed, then they've ran up and they have stolen your joy. And even if they've done that, and they've gotten past that, and they have stolen your joy, not stolen, but stole your joy, pray for them and forgive them. Because sometimes it's as if they need to do that to feel better about themselves. And I feel sorry for people like that. I really do. And I pray for them that whatever it is that they're feeling or whatever anger that they're having, whether it's towards me or anyone, that it just goes away. That they feel less of that pain, less of that worry for the next day or two or month or even years. I drove home from work this past weekend, and I kept thinking to myself, what if? What if something came up where I myself could not figure out a way to overcome my worries, my fears. I tried to understand what it feels like to not think positive. And it's very hard for me to do, but when I did it, I started to tear up. I started to get upset because no one should have to feel that way. No one should ever have to feel about going through a day where they just feel like they're trapped or they have no answers and no one to turn to. And there are so many of you that have reached out for prayer and constantly telling me how things are not going in the right direction, and they're not. It feels as if the world is against you. It's not. I know you feel that way, but it's not. I'm asking you to do your very best to just try and not allow anything to worry you. Listen, We live in a society where bills are going to come no matter what, right? We live at home, we pay electricity, we pay phone, we pay groceries. We're always going to have bills. And if you have outstanding bills, all you can do is take one bill at a time. Pay one bill at a time. But live your life. Live it to the fullest. Enjoy the air that you breathe. Enjoy the time that you're here on this planet, on this earth. And make amends with people. Forgive. Treat your parents right. You only get one shot at that. If you're in a relationship and you're in a marriage and things aren't going in the right direction, try your hardest. Now, I know it's a two-way street. I know it's not just one way. I know that it takes two. But do your best to try your hardest to make things work. Don't give up. Don't allow anyone or any distraction to take you away from the love that you once had. It's not something that can happen overnight. Yeah, there's work, and sometimes people get it, and sometimes people don't. But it's the worrying that we have to do, that we have to just let go. And yeah, the lesson really is having faith, trusting in God that He will help you in your time of need. Sometimes you can't see it. Sometimes you can't predict it, and you can't explain it. But I can guarantee you this: He hears all prayers. And prayers don't have to start with, Heavenly Father, we thank you. No, it could be, hey, God, I got to talk to you. God is your best friend. God is there for you and will never, ever steer you in the wrong direction. But it's the distractions, it's the negativity, it's the evil that will present itself in many ways, in ways that make it appear as if it is the right way. Having faith will allow you to identify the negative from the positive, from the good and the bad. So today, my voice and my words are to say this: let those worries go. Put aside all your anger. Put aside your hate. Put aside the distractions. Believe in yourself. Believe in others. Put your faith in God. And don't allow anyone to steal your joy, so that you don't have to wake up and go to bed feeling worried. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. You're going to hear episodes, me recording live as my daughter in the background, Ariel, will probably cry. You'll hear background noises like phone calls. And right on the cue, she's starting to cry. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to continue on like never before. And with Ariel in the background, knowing that in the future you're going to hear yourself crying like this, Mama, yeah, say hi to everybody out there. We just want to encourage each and every one of you to join us every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Join me, Ariel, my family, and everyone as we continue our journey. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. Say goodbye, Ariel. Say bye. Bye.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.